All right, in this video, we're going to talk about Google Sheets. We're going to work with a mock gradebook, and we're going to cover conditional formatting. So formatting the cells depending on what's in the cell. And then we're going to also talk about some of the formula options. So we're going to start off by just looking here at our gradebook. I have some phony names, 2 assignments, and a final grade. And I want to conditional format the areas that are going to be containing the grades. So I want to make sure that when I enter in a number into those cells, it's going to change the cell color to indicate whether it's at a certain range or not. So I'm going to start off by going to Format, Conditional Formatting. And here it brings over here our conditional formatting rules. So you'll see here it says to apply to range D4. That's what cell I have highlighted right now, D4. But I actually need it to cover all the way from D4 to F9. So I want every grade to have a conditional format. I'm going to press OK. And here are the rules for our formatting of cells. So we can format it in all these different ways. And this is valuable to know because if you want to format it based on text or the date, or greater than, less than, equal to, all of these are possibilities. So for our purposes on the gradebook, I'm going to do less than, and I'm going to give it a value of 60. So if it's less than 60, I want the cell to be red. And I'm going to say done. You're going to see the format right here. It's going to show you that value is less than 60, then it's going to be red. Only D4 through F9. So just to test it out, I'm going to give one here a 40 on his first assignment, and you see that the cell is red. As I add the other ones, you'll notice that the 2 that are red are less than 60. The one that is 60 itself is not, because I did not choose less than or equal to. Obviously, I chose less than. So in this one here, I'm going to say that everybody got 80. The way I'm going to do that to simplify it, 80 here in Juan Lopez. If I just drag this corner down, it'll put 80s in all of them. So this is a conditional formatting. You can format cells based on different properties, and that helps you to analyze your results or the data that you're inputting. It automatically puts it in perspective for you. Okay, now we're going to look at how to average the grades. So we need to average these 2 grades into a final grade, and we want it to apply to all of the students. So I'm going to start here with D4. I'm going to highlight D4 and E4 of Juan Lopez. Then I'm going to go right up here to our functions, and I'm just simply going to choose average. When I choose average, you'll notice that the formula pops up, equals average D and E4. So I'm going to hit enter, and you notice that it averaged his 40 and 80 averaged to a 60. Now in order for me to apply this to all the cells here, all I got to do is highlight the averaged one, which contains the function. You can see right here that it contains the function, and I'm going to drag it to the bottom. Okay, so now we need to alphabetize our list, and we want to put it in alphabetical order. So we need to sort them, and what you need to do is you need to start with the name. Right here, you don't want to sort with the column name. So we want to sort all of our cells, because if you sort just the name by itself, the grades will remain the same and they won't go with the respective student. So we're going to sort by name. We're going to right click, sort range. We're sorting by column B. So I only want it to sort column B, but it's going to change all of these. It's going to leave the data with that name. So it's going to alphabetize it A to Z, sorting B to F9, click sort. And now we have our students in alphabetical order, and their grades respectively stayed with them. I hope this helps.